everyone.
Today, we will be having another great discussion. But before anything else, we would like to introduce ourselves first.
I am Gibson J. Burgos.
And I am Ellie Jane Pianosa Gumahog. And we are your reporters for today's discussion. By the way, it's your show!
It's your time.
It's showtime! Woo! Good morning, dear students. If you are watching this one, good morning. Today we will be having our new topic to be discussed by me. And by the way, let me ask you some sort of questions. What comes first in your mind when you hear the word literature? What's literature? Simply saying that literature is all about the written materials or written pieces by authors. It is also one of the things or the activities that an author do to fulfill their dreams, to fulfill their need or their responsibilities, such as entertaining people as well as making progress or persuading others. And also, our topic today is all about literature in Spanish. Literature in Spanish. It is a literature about Spanish. So, literature in Spanish, there are a lot of pieces of literature in Spanish. But do you know that most of the writers, Spanish writers, they are influenced or they are inspired to our national hero Jose Rizal's work, which is the Noli and Fili. Because this novel Noli and Fili enables to wake up the slumber of Rizal's countrymen. And because of that, Rizal is not just considered as one of the national heroes, one of the important people in the past, one of the important heroes that we have here in our country, but also Rizal is considered as one of a great author of his novel and his works. By the way, there are peoples. I have here my key points because there are peoples who are being influenced and being inspired by our national heroes, so that they wrote a lot of different pieces or poems about our national hero Rizal. So first in line, we have Cecilio Apostol. So let me read to you who is this Cecilio Apostol? So Cecilio Apostol, he wrote poems dedicated to Rizal, Jacinto, Mabini, and all other heroes. But his poem dedicated to Rizal is considered one of the best pieces that he had ever made. That is entitled To Rizal. To Rizal. Translation in English by Cecilio Apostol. Immortal hero, whose greatness is legendary, you emerge from the hollow of thy grave, where you slumber in glorious dreams. Come, our love, which your memory inflames. From eternal darkness, we call to you to crown your memory with flowers. Sleep peacefully in the shadows of a life. Redemptor of an oppressed nation, don't cry. In the tomb is the mystery of the momentary triumph of the Spaniards. Even if a bullet destroyed your brain, your spirit destroyed an empire. Glory to Rizal, your sacred name, like the fires of towering flames. The talent of a genius, you are the light of the mind, a song for the heart and marble life.
Fernando Mario Guerrero. It is believed that Fernando Mario Guerrero shared with Apostol the reign the Balagtasan in Spanish during that time. He also dedicated a poem to Rizal, but he collected the best of his poems in a book called Chrysalidas, meaning a kind of black, woody caterpillar. Here are a few stanzas of his call to Rizal, which he wrote on June 19, 1901, to commemorate Rizal's birthday.
A Call to Rizal by Fernando Mario Guerrero. I call on you, why not? I need in this fierce illness that destroy my flesh to talk with you, you who left imprinted the gospel of the freedom of your race our country, yours, I still suffering. The social cancer that you combated has returned, imitating, getting, and bigger like yesterday's dark and silent.
Jesus Balmori. Jesus Balmori is well known for his pen name Maticuli. He and Manuel Bernabe participated in a debate on the topic called Remembrance and Forgetful. He was elected Poet Laureate in the Spanish besting Manuel Bernabe. Here is a stanza from the said debate.
My topic is about remembrance. My motto is nobility. My symbol is a laurel. My heart is heavy stone. In front of me is a white poetic pen that I wave above the golden eagle of my boat.
Manuel Bernabe. Manuel Bernabe is a lyric poet, and the fierceness of his nationalistic spirit wasn't changed in any topic he wrote about. In his debate with Balmori, he was more attractive to the public because of the melodious words he used. He defended Olvido, forgetfulness, and here is an excerpt from his piece, an English translation.
Manuel Bernabe, Olvido, forgetfulness. To remember, poor soul, that records the sufferings you underwent in illusions. Memory is the fire that snared my poor heart.
Claro M. Recto. In ability of speech and theme, Claro M. Recto can compare with the other writers of Spanish. He collected his poems in a book entitled Bajo los Cocoteros, or Under the Coconut Trees. Here is a part of what he wrote to Rizal in an article entitled Before the Martyr, an English translation.
Before the Martyr by Claro M. Recto. Tagalog Redemptor, the holy idea that you planted in the Filipino soul is now a robust plant that springs in every soul and which grows, that flowers into patriotic doctrines. We will going to proceed with our next discussion. Our next topic is all about the period of reorientations, or the time period with that one is from 1898 to 1910. English became the medium of instructions of all schools. Also, writers of the period were still adjusting to the newfound freedom after the paralyzing effect of repression of thought and speech under the Spanish regime. So, it is very mentioned there, according to the book or the module that I had read, that the period of reorientations has the oppression of the Spaniards, because the Spaniards during that time ruled the country. And also, that also opens the gate for the American people, American citizens to come to our country, and also became a vehicle for us to learn English and become one of the bridge for English language to become a medium in instructions in schools. And they were adjusting the idea of democracy. Writers had to learn direct expression as conditions by direct thinking. They had to learn that sentence constructions, sounds, and speech in English were not the same as vernacular use in this particular period, which is the period of reorientation.
That was produced during this period, and that which was produced was not actually literally produced. The first attempts of this in English were in two periodicals of this time: A. L. Renas
Cimiento.
B. Philippines Free Press.
Yes, and also we have the poetry that is under also the period of reorientation, which is 1898 rather to 1910. So in 1907, we have Justo Juliano, which he wrote the Sorsong Corda. And also in 1909, John F. Salazar wrote two different poems, which is the
My Mother and Air Castles.
And also, it was also in 1909 when Proceso Sebastian followed with his poem
To My Lady and Lawag, also in this same paper.
So that is all our discussion for today's video. Well, see you. We will See you, brother, on our next video. I am Annie Jane Piñanosa Gumaho.
I'm Gibson J. M. Batty Burgos.
And have a nice day.